You've read the books, you've watched the videos, you've downloaded the apps, built the habit tracker, set the 5 a.m. alarm, and yet, here you are, watching another video about how to get better. That's not an insult, that's the trap. And almost nobody talks about what it actually is. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The self-improvement industry doesn't make money when you improve. It makes money when you keep trying to. Let that sit for a second. There's a concept in psychology called identity-based consumption. It was first studied in consumer behavior research, and what it found was simple and brutal. People buy products not to change who they are, but to feel like they already are who they want to be. You buy the running shoes, you feel like a runner, you run less. You buy the journal, you feel like someone who reflects, you write twice. You buy the course, you feel like someone who invests in themselves, you watch 3 modules. The purchase scratches the itch, the actual work doesn't get done. Self-improvement content works the exact same way. Every video you watch about discipline gives you a small hit of feeling disciplined. Every article you read about focus gives you a temporary sense of being focused. The consumption becomes a substitute for the change, not a path to it. This is the trap, and you are probably in it right now. Here's how you know. Ask yourself this. In the last 30 days, how many hours have you spent consuming content about getting better versus actually doing the specific, hard thing you know you need to do? Be honest. Nobody's watching. For most people, that ratio is embarrassing. Hours of input, minutes of action. And the wild thing is, the more you consume, the more justified the avoidance feels. Because you're not being lazy, right? You're learning, you're growing, you're working on yourself. Except, you're not. You're preparing to work on yourself. Indefinitely, permanently, without ever starting. Psychologists call this productive procrastination. It feels like progress because it involves effort, but the effort is pointed in the wrong direction, toward the idea of changing, not the change itself. Now, here's what nobody in this space wants to tell you, because it would cut their watch time in half. You already know what you need to do. Not everything, not all the answers, but the next thing. The specific, uncomfortable, obvious next thing you've been avoiding. You already know what it is. You don't need another framework for it. You don't need to optimize it. You don't need to find the perfect system before you start. You need to do it badly, today, before you feel ready. That's it. That's the whole secret the self-improvement industry buries under 12 more videos. So, why don't we just do it? Because starting means failing is now possible. As long as you're still learning, still preparing, still gathering information, you can't fail yet. The potential version of you is still intact. The moment you actually try, that version is at risk. The trap isn't laziness. The trap is self-protection, dressed up as self-improvement. Your brain is smart. It found a way to feel productive, get social approval for working on yourself, and completely avoid the discomfort of real change, all at the same time. That's not weakness, that's actually impressive, but it's also why you haven't moved. Here's what breaking out of this looks like, and I'm going to be direct with you. Step 1, name the thing. Right now, not after this video. What is the one thing, the specific thing, you've been learning about instead of doing? Say it out loud, write it down. The thing that immediately came to mind when I asked, that's the one. Step 2, shrink it until it's stupid. The reason you're not doing it is because the version in your head is too big. You're not avoiding a gym session. You're avoiding the identity of someone who goes to the gym. You're not avoiding one difficult conversation. You're avoiding becoming the kind of person who has difficult conversations. Shrink it to its smallest possible form. Not the identity, just the action. Just today. 5 minutes. 1 rep. 1 sentence. That's it. Step 3. Do it before you consume anything else today. Not after one more video. Not after you finish this one and feel inspired. Right after this ends. The inspiration window is real, and it closes fast. Most people feel motivated, decide to act tomorrow, and wake up with nothing. The action has to happen while the discomfort is still fresh. Here's the reframe that might actually stick. Self-improvement content, including this video, is a tool. Tools are useful when you pick them up, use them for the job, and put them down. They become a trap when holding the tool becomes a substitute for doing the work. A hammer doesn't build a house. You do. The hammer just helps. Watch the video, read the book, use the framework, then close the tab, put the phone down, and go do the thing you've been putting off. That's what better actually means. Not consuming more, not optimizing more. Doing the next right thing, badly, before you feel ready. The gap between who you are and who you want to be isn't filled with information. It's filled with action you've been avoiding. So, what's yours?